Screw you. I didn't
Welcome
about
to the men who are angry about grapes.
Screw this. What grape? What grape? No, you tell me what grape.
I don't remember. It was at some gala.
Oh, some gala?
Yeah. It was
you were at some gala?
Some rich white people thing that they do down south, and they frosted the grapes.
Yeah, but
for
that's...
some, like, debutante bullshit.
Yeah, you don't listen to me.
I am listening
because I said which grapes are better.
Yes.
Grapes itself. Not grapes with crap all over it.
Right.
I can put grapes and put it in a pie or a soup or cake. Yeah. It'll be better.
Yes.
But I'm talking about the meal. I'm talking about the grapes itself.
Right.
Have you ever had better grapes themselves?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know. I don't memorize where I had the greatest grapes ever.
He's so full of it. No. You're full of it. Those are great grapes.
They are great
and
grapes.
You said they were
never argued that they weren't great grapes.
You said they were good.
They were great.
First you said they were good. Then I said they're great. Which is it? You lying second. You
great.
Awesome. Now they're good.
They're all adjectives.
Fuck you. I don't want to talk.
Okay.
You do the video. I'm sitting here.
Okay, so Jar Jar.
Shut up. You're a piece of shit.
Jar Jar.
I almost shut up.
Is he brings what's her name, Padme and Anakin on an adventure down to the waters, and it turns out that the Emperor is getting possessed. So the voodoo priest, they figure it out pretty simple that the voodoo priest is the one.
We were never supposed. We were never. If you remember, we were never doing outlines of films. We were just telling them our impressions of what we liked it.
It was bad. Here's why. It's about Gungans. The only good thing about it was that Grievous got his shit pushed in, and that was the episode. So we can get done with that in a minute and 40 seconds.
Because if you recall, our mandate was. That's why I never do that. I notice you do that sometimes. I don't call you on it because I care.
It's the only thing that adds minutes to these motions.
I add minutes without saying any of that crap?
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I say it faster than you do.
Oh, so now my reviews suck?
Yes, your reviews.
Like my grapes.
Your good grapes that are not the greatest grapes of ever. It's a bad episode. It's probably a 1 or 2 out of 5. A bunch of stupid people do stupid shit like Padme and Anakin for no good reason let the voodoo priest talk to the Emperor by himself when clearly he's up to no good. Padme shoots an assassin droid 1 second and lets the voodoo priest run away in the next. Right. Anakin completely abandons everything to chase him down, and then the voodoo priest just gets stabbed. And you've got this arsenal of Jedi that could easily break Anakin out, and most likely they have episode upon episode of Jedi being captured and them having entire episodes of them breaking them out. But Padme just gives over the greatest general that the Clone Wars has for Anakin.
Anyway, the episode's called Shadow Warrior. I don't really know why it's called Shadow Warrior. I don't get the title.
Because the guy fights in the shadows.
Who?
The possessor.
Okay, fine.
It's bad. The title's bad. The episode's bad. Gungans are bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like it had a couple of interesting parts. Not interesting. One, I did like the Gungan fight versus Grievous.
Grievous, yeah.
Which was interesting, and
they're all morons though because they respect this like warrior code of like 1v1, and of course Grievous is gonna wreck them all. One versus one.
Yeah. So, but they actually Grievous gets more hell beaten out of him by the Gungans than in any episode of the entire series.
And it's probably more brutal than what actually
far
kills
more
him.
brutal. Almost. You would almost think he'd be dead.
Should be dead.
I would think he would be. He was like they hit him in every spot. Like at every spot, but somehow whatever. The fight. The other thing was the fight with when they're trying to capture Anakin, and it's a real tough fight. And
Dooku's like, "I'll set a trap," and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, never mind. I've got to."
At the end, when they finally do get to capture Anakin, you see that again. He takes
heavy.
A breath, and he's physically tired because this was a lot. Because capturing Anakin was a lot tougher than they thought it would be. Because Anakin is not just a Jedi that just walks around. So they always try to put that into because you never see ever Dooku tired, ever. But it was tired because he had to expend a tremendous amount of force power to deal with Anakin. That's even though it wasn't just. It was him and a bunch of his a bunch of his droids.
Super
because again, 1-on-1, Anakin beats the crap out of Grievous. I agree of Dooku. At this stage, it was in development. At this stage, earlier no, but now he's and the fact that Dooku brings in a bunch of high end droids to do that tells you he knows that if I face this guy 1-on-1, I can't promise that I'm going to win.
He's got those crutches, and that's why it's such an easy victory at the beginning of Episode 3.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I give it a 2 out of 5. You give it a 1.
I give it a 1.
1, yeah. I mean,
would not watch again.
No, I would never watch it again. But it did have those 2 interesting parts. Where again, it's funny to see that Grievous gets the hell beat out of him by really beat out of him. I mean, badly. I mean, the worst ever.
It's probably the most embarrassing thing of his career.
And the breath, again, the fight scene was good with
choreography is always good.
And the breath, they kind of a little under. Oh, there's one little part, but my friend didn't know because he didn't know about history. He's an idiot. Cardinal Richelieu was a French cardinal who ruled behind the scenes in France.
The puppeteer.
And was kind of a kingmaker
in his
time.
Was the shadow.
He actually had a battleship named after him later on. He's very well known in France. So they had this little religious leader who's like it's Richelieu, but it's like they pronounce it differently, but it's the same name. And so it's interesting that he's the same kind of manipulator. It's just fun. Anyway, so that's the story. I'm me. I have excellent grapes. Despite the fact, red grapes, despite the fact...
Yeah, amazing grapes.
You said they were good initially.
They're good grapes.
Now they're good.
Why is it bad to be good?
Well, first they were good, then they're great, then they're amazing. What is it?
They're pretty grape.
What did I say? Crap.
You did like